Okay. For this week, I just wanted to share. I was literally read this like right before falling asleep last night, but it's from this book called Inner Engineering. And what I read right before tucking in for the night was, so in yoga, we learn to trust the body. We transform the physical body from a series of compulsions of flesh, blood, and hormones into a conscious process, a powerful instrument of perception and knowing. If you know how to read the body, it can tell you your potential, your limitations, even your past, present, and future. That is why the fundamental yoga starts with the physical body. And I think this is a good reminder that our bodies are incredibly wise and they're a wealth of information that we can tap into. And I think oftentimes when we're moving through our day, we're largely unaware of this vessel that we exist in. But through our yoga practice, we have this opportunity to come into union with our bodies and really use the body as a tool and another point of insight and a point of understanding, place of perception. And so as we're moving through our practice today, allowing yourself to really tune into what information the body is telling you, maybe not just about that particular moment, the shape, but just noticing, are there patterns in the experience in our bodies? Sometimes patterns will go unnoticed until they become a problem, an issue, or chronic pain or something else. But just being really open to the information, the story, right? The insight that the body is choosing to share with you this morning. We're going to start our practice just in a comfortable seat. So go ahead and find either a cross-legged seat, or you can use a block to sit in Virasana, hero's pose. Of course, if there's a different shape you want to start in, you can start wherever feels really grounding for you today. And then as you begin to find your seat, allow your eyes to close so you can really tune in to sensation. Starting from the base of the spine, let's feel the grounding of your sits bones into either your support or the earth below. Then find a slow and gentle tilt of your pelvis forwards and backwards. Just feeling all the moments along the tilt forwards and backwards. After a few tilts, starting to find that sweet spot, really where you feel an upward energy traveling along the length of your spine. So you feel your low back draw slightly in and up, feeling your chest become a little bit more upright. Take a nice shoulder shrug to open the space across your heart. Maybe flipping your palms face up for openness, receptivity. Allow your chin to tuck in and lift a few times. Now searching for the sweet spot that offers length to your cervical spine and space across your throat. Once you find that sweet spot, softening through your jaw, the area around your eyes. Feel an upward lift through the crown of your head as you breathe in. And emphasize that sense of grounding through your lower half with your breath out. And starting to deepen your breath, inhale to grow a little bit taller. Feel the expansiveness in all directions through your rib cage, your lungs. The width of your breath. And then as you exhale again, feel that sense of grounding, sense of rooting into your seat and into the earth. As you continue to deepen your breath, continue to notice the buzz of energy in your body. Be noticing where you feel your body most prominently. Any areas where you feel holding or tension, tightness. Areas where you feel open, at ease. And maybe take your inner gaze to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye point. The seat of intuition in our bodies. And as you take a few more cycles of breath here, just asking yourself what you need from your practice this morning. Asking yourself how your practice can serve you energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally. And how your practice can offer you a deeper connection, a deeper union with your body. And through that union, a greater connection to the earth and the world and the people around you. Letting this inquiry then form your intention for your practice in your own words, or maybe a single word. Just drawing that intention forward as you hold it in your heart, in your awareness. Maybe bring one or both of your hands to your heart space, to your chest. And we'll find 3 rounds of cleansing breath. As you're ready, deep inhale, expand all the way. When you're ready, open mouth, exhale, empty that breath completely. And twice more, we inhale, find that full expansion of your breath. And then open mouth, exhale to clear. Just one more time, deep, expansive inhale. And a clearing, cleansing exhale. Sealing your lips, Ujjayi breath in through your nose. And maintain the sealing your lips, Ujjayi breath out through your nose. Once more here, Ujjayi, inhale through your nose. Through your nose, Ujjayi, exhale. And stay with your Ujjayi breath as you slowly start to release your hands. We'll make our way into a tabletop pose to start. So finding your way to your tabletop, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Bring your hips to stack over your knees. And creating a strong foundation through your hands, fingers spread wide. Press the earth away, grip the earth with your finger pads. And then inhale to your cow pose. Then a big lift through your heart, through your tailbone, release through your belly. And then exhale to find your cat pose. Begin to press the earth away. Creating space along the back of your body. Puff the back of your heart up high. Shoulder blades open wide. Then start to come to your neutral spine. Okay. Long in your tabletop from crown to tail. And step your left toes to the back of your yoga mat. Pressing away through your left heel to get a calf stretch. Your hands might push down and forward a little bit to facilitate that reach through your left heel. And after a moment there, we're going to open up to our modified side plank. So opening to the left side of the room, kickstand through your right foot. Let your left foot lower all the way to the ground, the sole of the foot grounded, and reach your left hand to the sky. Feeling maybe initial side body opening along your left side, start to engage through your core. Maybe begin to flex your left foot and lift your left leg up in line with your spine, feeling your outer seat activate, your left side body activate. And as you flex your left foot, feel the outer edge of your left foot lift high, and then press the sole of your left foot to the back of the room. And keep pushing away through your right hand, maybe send your left hand overhead to create one long line of energy. And give it one more big breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lower your left foot back to the earth, activating through your core. Shift your hips a little bit towards the back of your yoga mat, and use your strong center to rise into your gate pose. We're going to rise up And then while you're gonna tuck our arms to the back like a reverse warrior. Left hand can slide down your left leg. Reach your right hand up and over. Make sure to add a little length through your tailbone to the earth so your low back stays spacious and clear. Take one big breath in now down your right side. Rooting from your right knee as you reach through your right fingertips, breath out. And strong through your center, reach both hands high as you inhale. On exhale, we're going to send our hips back in space. This doesn't have to be a lot, so maybe it's a little bit of a movement. As you hinge your hips back, reaching forward through your hands. On your inhale, you're going to pull your hips and heart forward and goddess your arms. So again, this doesn't have to be a big movement. It's just a slight encouragement of hips and heart forward. And same thing, strong through your core. Exhale, hips move back in space any amount. Reach your hands forward. Then inhale, pull. Hips slightly forward, strong through your glutes and your core as you open your chest. Last one here. Inhale, shift and reach. Power through both legs. Exhale, pull and goddess arms. This time as we reach forward, we're going to bring our hands to the earth. Sending your hips back any amount. So this might be more like an extended like tabletop if you're a little bit higher. If it's available in your body and you want to sink your hips further back towards like an extended like child's pose, you can. Just take one breath in and one exhale. And shifting your shoulders over your wrists, we're going to keep our right knee grounded as we turn to the front of our yoga mat, spinning onto your right knee and onto your left tippy toes. You're back to where you started. Tuck your left knee behind your right for a Gomukhasana variation. So left knee tucks behind kind of like your eagle legs, and then walk your ankles wide and start to send your hips back to the space between. Your right knee can float off the ground. Move your hips a little bit from side to side, taking a deep breath in. And an exhale out. Good. When you're ready, begin to shift forward. Find your way back into your tabletop pose, all fours. We'll inhale to cow pose, heart and tailbone lift. Resetting, we exhale to our cat pose, tuck through your tail, activate your center as you round through your spine. We'll find neutral again, and we're gonna move through the same thing, second side. So step your right toes to the back of your yoga mat, big reach through your right heel, finding that calf stretch, pushing through your hands. Then when you're ready, start to open up to the right, modified side plank. For your kickstand, your left toes can be tucked or untucked, it's up to you. Big reach up through your right hand. Starting to activate through your belly. Begin to flex your right foot, lifting your right leg, maybe big squeeze through your outer seat muscle. As you lift up high to the outside edge, the pinky edge of your right foot, pressing your foot to the back of the room. Option for that extension of your right hand up and overhead to the front. Give it one more inhale, pressing the earth away, big lift through outer right hip. And exhale, release your right foot to the ground. Activating through your core, start to shift into your gate pose, rising up. And then tuck towards the back of your yoga mat for that reverse action. Breath in. And exhale. We'll inhale to rise and reach tall through center. Returning to that pulse as we exhale, hips shift back in space any amount. So really strong, especially through your extended right leg. Inhale, pull yourself forward, goddessing your arms, squeezing through your seat to support your low back. Twice more, we inhale, hips back, hands forward. And then exhale, pull yourself forward, open your heart. Good. Last round here, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. And then start to settle into that extended leg tabletop or extended leg child's pose. Just taking one inhale and one exhale. Once you're ready, shift forward. Rotate to face the front of your yoga mat again. Tuck your right knee behind your left. And then wiggle your ankles as wide as you can. Send your hips back to the space between. Let your left knee lift off the ground. Hips might move a little side to side as you get a nice big hip opening through your outer hips for a breath. Once you feel complete here, shift it forward to your tabletop one more time. Inhaling to your cow pose, lift your heart and tailbone, resetting just like before. One more time, exhale to your cat pose, press and curl. Good. As you come through tabletop again, we'll tuck through the toes, start to press up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a slow pedal to reach one heel to the earth, and then the other. Opening the backs of your legs a little bit more as you press firmly through your strong hands. Beginning to light up through your core strength to draw the energy up and back out of your wrists. From here, inhale your right leg to the sky, find your three-legged dog. Then as you exhale, bend through your knee and open your hip. Maybe take one big hip circle in one direction as you inhale, and then one slow circle the opposite direction as you exhale. We'll step right foot to the outside of our right hand, lizard lunge. And as you take your right foot out nice and wide, bring your left knee either to hover or all the way down to your yoga mat. Draw your heart forward as you inhale, reach your right hand forward. And on exhale, big twist to the right, reach your right hand back in space. And pause here, take a breath. We have a spider situation. Go away. Please go that way. Good. From your lizard lunge, you're going to start to bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, returning to your lifted lizard lunge. Hopefully he stays over here. Okay, sorry about that. In your lifted lizard lunge, you're going to start to lean into your right foot. Maybe walk your hands a little bit forward. Big shift into your right foot. Use your core. We're going to an active squat. Left foot's going to go to the outside of your left hand, or about as wide as your yoga mat. Sending your hips low, not quite as low as a malasana. Engage through your core. Big push through your feet. Bring your hands towards heart center. We'll be activating through your low belly. Take a breath in. Stay for exhale out. The angle of your toes is adjusted for the angle that feels true for your knees. Take one more inhale. Keeping your feet wide, forward fold as you exhale. Knees can be soft here. Move your hips a little side to side. Let your head be nice and heavy as you take a breath. Keeping that width in your hips to be a little softness in your knees. Inhale to lift up halfway. Feel your core engage. As you exhale, forward fold, let it go. And keeping your feet wide, we're going to inhale to circle sweep all the way high, Urdhva Hastasana. Then keeping your feet wide, right hand's going to catch your left wrist. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, lean to the right. Send energy down through the sole of your left foot. And then breathe through center. Switch your grip, rising up and over to your left. Root through your right foot. We'll inhale tall through the midline. Keeping your knees wide, or your feet wide, a little softness in your knees. Functional forward fold. Slow motion, start to send your hips back. Reach your hands forward, forward, forward. And keep that energy as you lower all the way down. We'll inhale to lift up halfway. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees towards a little froggy squat. Good, fingertips to the earth, hips low. Leaning your energy into your right foot again. Activate your core. Pick your left foot up towards your left booty cheek. And slowly step your left foot back so you're in a lifted lizard lunge again. Planting down through your palms. Super strong through your arms. We're going to step back into a side plank facing the right side of the room. So step your right foot back. Push the earth away. Lift your right hand to the sky just for one big breath in. And using your core, slow motion, exhale to your high plank through center. With an inhale, shift forward. Exhale to your belly. Take your time to lower mindfully to the earth. As you arrive, untuck your toes, light up your legs first, feel your seat strong. And then inhale, low cobra, heart floats from your yoga mat. With your exhale, release back down. And we'll inhale, low cobra again. And exhale to lower. Last time here, inhale, low cobra, strong through your spine. And exhale, release. Keeping your elbows hugged in beside you. Use your core and triceps to press to a gentle child's pose just for a moment. Shift your hips to your heels. Just take one breath in and one breath out. From child's pose, we'll return to downward facing dog. Slide forward, tuck your toes, and press your hips up and back. So your hands, inhale your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale to bend your knee, open your hip, core is strong, left glute is active. One big circle one way as you inhale, and one hip circle the opposite direction as you exhale. Slowly step the left foot to the outside of left hand, so as you shift forward, keep pushing through your hands to make space. Left foot takes a wide step forward, lizard lunge. Perhaps you help your foot there. Right knee's gonna hover or tap the ground. As you inhale your heart forward, left hand reaches forward. And exhale to twist. Open through your collarbones, taking your breath in. And then stay with your exhale. Okay. Making our way back into our lifted lizard lunge. Left hand returns to the inside of your left foot. If your back knee is not lifted, tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. I like to walk my fingertips a little bit forward here, leaning into your left foot. Big push your left foot, use your core, active squat. So right foot's gonna go wide. Adjust the angle of your toes. Letting your hips go a little bit low. Press your feet, lift your hands to heart. Good. Really driving through your heels so your glutes light up. Low belly in for low back support. Give yourself one inhale, one exhale, an extra breath in, then forward fold, feet staying wide, hinge at your hips. Powerful through your legs, feel a lift of your inner arches, and then inhale to your halfway lift from there. We'll exhale, forward fold, release. Circle sweep to rise with your breath in. Left hand's gonna catch your right hand first this time. Lean to your left, exhale. Tailbone is heavy towards the ground, right foot is rooted. Inhale, rise and reach to center. Switch your grip and tip over to your right. And tailbone lengthening to the ground, left foot strong. We'll inhale through center. Little bend through your knees, functional forward fold, core is lit up. Send your hips back, reaching the crown of your head and hands forward as you slowly dive down with a flat spine. We'll inhale to lift halfway. Bending our froggy squat, bend your knees a lot, fingertips towards the earth. Lean over to your left foot. Try to keep your hips low here, and then pick your right foot up like a little flamingo leg. Step your right foot slowly back for your lizard lunge. Planting down through your palms, strong through your hands, your arms. Side plank open to the left side of the room. So as you step your left foot back, rotate open, left hand finds the sky just for one big breath in. Feeling your side body strength. Exhale, slowly high plank. We'll inhale forward. Like before, exhale all the way down. Keep your core, your quads engaged, your seat strong as you lower. Untuck your toes. Strong through your legs, zipping your legs up together through center. Inhale, option for your high cobra this time. Or return to your low cobra. Exhale to release. One more round here. You can go low cobra, high cobra, or upward facing dog. Perhaps you lengthen your arms as you breathe in and float your thighs off the ground. Downward facing dog, breath out. Lift your hips up and back. So you can inhale through the nose. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards your hands, just a few inches. And then take your feet about as wide as your yoga mat. You can bend your knees pretty generously here. Big push of your hips up and back. Take your right hand and catch your outer left ankle. Relax your head. Bend your right elbow and pull yourself underneath your left armpit. Push the earth away through your left hand and through your feet. Take a big breath into your twist. As you exhale, release your right hand forward. Switching sides, left hand's gonna catch your outer right ankle. Head relaxes, bend your left elbow, pull yourself underneath your right armpit, push the earth away through your right hand. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, release, returning to your downward facing dog. We'll inhale, right leg to the sky again, three-legged dog. Exhale to bend your knee and open your head. Take a breath in. Right knee towards your right shoulder. As you exhale, shift forward. Three-legged dog. Inhale, reaches your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee towards your left tricep, shift forward and twist. Then three-legged dog, take a big breath in. As you exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. And we're gonna find our way into a warrior two next. So left heel rotates down to the earth. Get grounded and rooted through your feet. And slowly root to rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Good. If you need to lengthen out to your right leg and settle back into your lunge, you always have that option. Really tuning into the information of our bodies, feeling from the feet up. So feel the four corners of your feet, slight lift of your arches, the length of your shin bones. Check in to feel your knee joints, your thigh bones, your femur bones, the bowl of your pelvis, strong through your belly, the length of your spine, and send energy out through your fingertips, creating space across your chest. Looking forward, inhale to reach. Exhale, side angle pose. So you can bring elbow to thigh. For a little bit more activation, arm is on the inside of your leg. Maybe you reach for a block or the earth. And then drawing your front ribs gently in, hips move slightly towards the wall that you're facing. Can you press through your left foot and feel your left side body respond? Slight spiraling open of your chest, left shoulder leans back. And from here, we're gonna inhale to reverse our warrior. Keep that deep lunge, reach your right hand up and back. As you exhale, let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Keeping our reverse, we're gonna lengthen our right leg to a reverse triangle. Big breath in. On exhale, little micro bend through your right knee, hug muscle to bone through your legs. Trikonasana triangle pose. Feel your pelvis drawing to the back of the room as you reach forward. And tick-tock into your triangle. Now for today, especially thinking more about the length of both side bodies and how close you are to the earth. So you want to maintain length through our right side and contraction through our left side, our left obliques. That's replicating what you'll do in your half moon. Good, strong through your legs. Start to pull all the way up into your star pose. Both hands reach high, rotate all toes to the long edge of your yoga mat. Soften your knees, hinge forward to your wide-legged forward fold. Take a breath in and exhale here. We'll find a halfway lift next. And then moving to our goddess squat, we're gonna bring heels in, sink your hips down, and then just climb your hands up to your thighs. Take an inhale to open your collarbones wide. On your exhale, dip your right shoulder in, twisting towards the back of the room. Breathing in, we return to center. Exhale, switch. Left shoulder is going to dip in, rotate towards the right, looking over your right shoulder. As we inhale through center, return to your wide-legged forward fold, pivot your toes forward, dive down. Start to bend your right knee, rotate to the front of your yoga mat, low lunge to face forward. Plant your left palm to the earth and twist your right hand to the sky. Option to stay here, option to find another side plank. For more challenge, maybe your right leg stays lifted. As you send your hips up, right leg floats as well. Wherever you are, take a big breath into your side plank. As you're ready, exhale slowly to find your high plank at center. Deep breath in. Breath out for chaturanga or downward facing dog. Maybe slide forward, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to your up dog or your cobra. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Now let's reset with the breath together. Inhale through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. We'll inhale left leg to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Take a full breath in. Left knee towards the left shoulder, shift forward, exhale. It may or may not touch, it doesn't matter, just moving in that direction. From your belly strength, three-legged dog, pull your left leg up and back. And then left knee towards your right tricep, twist underneath yourself. Three-legged dog, inhale, left leg finds the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Finding your way to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Rotate down with your right heel. Slowly root to rise. And first moments here just to arrive, to check in. Can you smooth and steady your Ujjayi pranayama? Let your shoulders soften away from your ears, but reach energy out through your fingertips. Keeping your left side body spacious, inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, side angle. Left thigh bone is integrated into your pelvis. As you engage navel to spine connection, rotate your sternum to the sky. And then can you maybe close your eyes? And as you root through your right foot, can you feel your right side body strength engage? Create distance between your left shoulder and your left ear, openness across your chest. When you're ready, breath in to reverse your warrior, maintaining the lunge just for a moment. Keep your reverse warrior, relax your shoulders out of your ears. And then lengthen your left leg to reverse your triangle. Big breath in. Hug muscle to bones through your legs, little micro bend through your left knee, Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Hips draw back, heart lengthens forward, and then we tick-tock through the arms. Think about a strain from your sternum, the crown of your head forward. And then lengthen through your tailbone. Strong through your legs, again spacious through both side bodies. Your center body strength is going to draw you upright. Star pose, turn your toes to the long edge. Wide-legged forward fold. We dive down. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Just like before, finding a little halfway lift. Heels come in, goddess squat. Climb your hands up to your thighs. Inhale to open your chest. As you exhale, dip your left shoulder in. Looking to the right option to bend your right elbow to go a little bit deeper in that twist as you press your left leg away. We'll inhale to center. As we switch sides, the right shoulder dips in, option to bend your left elbow. As you press your right leg gently away. Breathe your way back to center. Wide-legged forward fold. And then when you're ready, turning to the top of your yoga mat, low lunge, all 10 toes turn with you. Root down through your right palm, twisted low lunge, left hand's gonna go to the sky. And again, this is a perfect place to stay. If you're wanting to go to your side plank, begin to turn onto the outside edge of your right foot. Option to lift your left leg for that extra bit of challenge, trying to root down through the big toe mound of your right foot. As you push the earth away, take an inhale. Slow and strong high plank is our exhale. Checking in with yourself, inhale shifts you forward. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Okay, let's take a little pause in our child's pose. Let your knees find the earth. Then sink your hips back to your heels, taking a cycle of breath. In this moment of pause in your child's pose, again, noticing the information that your body is sharing with you. Be breathing a little bit more deeply into any areas that are a little bit louder or sticky. And then when you're ready, making sure that if you're using your yoga blocks, they're at the front of your yoga mat. If you only are working with one yoga block, start with it on the right hand side, so front right corner of your yoga mat if you're working with one yoga block. That'll be for support in our half moon. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna meet in our downward facing dog. Maybe grabbing a sip of water if you want to, before you find your way there. Okay. So you arrive in your downward facing dog, take a nice big breath in. And then open mouth, exhale out. We'll inhale, right leg high. Exhale to bend your knee, open your hip. Take an in breath here. Right into your right shoulder, exhale. Three-legged dog, slow and strong. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Towards your left tricep, right knee twists underneath you as you exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, right leg tall. Slow and with purpose, right footsteps between your hands. Low lunge. Warrior two, we're gonna spin left heel down. As you rise up, we're gonna go through warrior two, but keep going into your reverse triangle, lengthen up and away. And creating spaciousness through your low back, feel your ribcage lift off your pelvis. Big breath in. Headed towards our half moon, Ardha Chandrasana if you'd like to. Bend into your right knee, try to go really slow. Taking your time, lean into your right foot, come to the left tippy toes. Maybe catch your yoga block. As you shift your center of gravity over your right foot, push down, 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 down. Once your left leg lifts off the ground, flex your left foot, use your outer left seat strength to lift your left leg. Feel your left oblique, so your entire left side body is really active. Left hand to the sky. Just like we did in that modified half moon with our right knee on the ground, as you lift to the outside edge of your left foot, can you push your left foot towards the back of the room? Maybe keeping your gaze at the earth for stability, can you root through your right big toe mat? Core stays strong. Just slightly spiral your heart to the sky to encourage your left shoulder to stack over your right. Feel the extension of the crown of your head as you take one more breath here. Maybe relift your outer left glute strength. Start to activate your core nice and strong. Super slow motion. It's warrior 2. Use your core and your right leg to slowly step back into warrior 2. And we're going to lengthen both of our legs, bringing hands to heart center. Bend into your left knee for a lateral lunge. Breath in. Good. As you exhale, low lunge to the back of your yoga mat for a moment. Bring your right knee to hover or tap the ground. This cow lunge. So just releasing that right hip. Pull your heart forward. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Okay, starting to lift your back knee. Turn all the way to the front of your yoga mat. Just crawl it all the way forward. If you're only working with one yoga block, move that block now to the front left corner. As you push the earth away, you can choose to move through a chaturanga, or you can step directly back to downward facing dog. We'll meet in down dog as we find our way into second side in a moment. And once you are ready, your down dog, deep inhale. And open mouth exhale. Breathe your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, feeling length through your low back, strength through your left glute. Take another inhale, pushing the earth away. Left knee towards your left shoulder as you exhale. Three-legged dog, your core strength draws your left leg up and back. Left knee towards your right tricep, shift and twist. Three-legged dog, breathe in, left leg lifts. On breath out, place your left foot forward. Try to find that intention still in transition. Setting up for warrior 2, we're gonna rise through our warrior 2. And then reverse your triangle, take it all the way up and back. Full breath in. Headed towards half moon Ardha Chandrasana if you would like. Again, how slow and intentional can you be on the way in and out? So leaning into your left foot, maybe start by coming to right to be toes. As you shift forward, 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 can you find that big push to your left foot? Similar to our transition to active squat at the beginning. Powering up your right leg, flex your right foot. Open your right hip towards the right side of the room. And then for the pinky edge of your right foot lifting to the sky. Do you press the earth away? Do your core start to engage? Maybe you get really strong to the left big toe mound of your foot. You start to rotate your heart just slightly to the sky. See your right shoulder starts to stack over your left. You spread your collarbones across your chest. Breathe length into your torso. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. Recruiting your strength, your core, your left leg. Slowly start to bend your left knee. Warrior 2. How slow can you go? As you lengthen your left leg, turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your yoga mat, hands to heart center. Bend into your right knee, lateral lunge. Return to the back of our yoga mat, low lunge. And then bring your left knee to hover or tap the ground, cow lunge. So releasing again that front hip, take a breath. And we're gonna slowly just crawl it forward to the front of our yoga mat, back knee lifts, rotate, 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 all the way to the front. Good. Stepping back into down dog. Again, if you need your chaturanga, maybe you add that in. We'll meet in our downward facing dog, and then we're gonna bring our knees to the earth. When you find your tabletop pose, keeping your toes tucked, sit your hips to your heels, and bring your torso upright. And from here, just letting the soles of your feet open a little bit more. And then we're gonna find an inhale, lifting our hips up, standing on our knees. If you prefer, you can untuck your toes here. We're gonna find a really gentle camel. So engaging through your belly, hugging your low glutes, like lower booty cheeks towards your hamstrings just a little bit so there's some length to your spine. Switching thumbs to like sacrum area. Take an inhale, shrugging your shoulders up, back, and open. As you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows are moving back and in. And then really gently, more than leaning back, think about lifting your heart to the sky, finding power through your front and back body. So strength along your entire spine. Again, this is not so much about a back bend, it's just more about creating some length through the front body. One more inhale, maybe you feel the power of your abdominals really kicking on. As you exhale, sit your hips to your heels for a moment. Maybe closing your eyes, palms might be flipped up, backs of your hands to your thighs. Big breath in. And open mouth, exhale, release. Beautiful, starting to open your eyes when you're ready. Tip over to either hip, bring your legs out in front of you. Before we lower down, let's scooch first to the front of our yoga mat, but we're gonna take a little butterfly moment. So soles of your feet will come together, knees go wide here. You might use your hands initially as you pull length into your spine, proud chest with your breath in, and then tip your heart forward any amount as you exhale out. You want to walk your hands out in front of you and release the weight of your head and shoulders. Maybe just hang heavy here. Let gravity take over the effort. No rush, but as you're ready, inhale grows you tall. Your exhale, anchor your heels into the earth, reaching your hands out in front of you. Another breath in to prepare. On your breath out, use your strong core to slowly lower you all the way down. Once you arrive to your back body, take a full body stretch, big breath in. For this full body stretch, start by zipping your legs up together at center. And then as you exhale, you're going to keep your hips as they are. Walk your feet to the front left corner of your yoga mat. Maybe right ankle stacks on top of left. Again, keeping your hips as you are, take your upper body to the back left corner of your yoga mat, finding your side body stretch. So it's like crescent moon, croissant shape. Your left hand can catch your right wrist, just as really gentle encouragement to the left. Try to relax your shoulders towards the earth. And again, feel heaviness through both of your hips. Breath in. Breath out. Good, 2 more breaths here. Keeping your hips at center, walk your right foot to neutral, so back to extended to the top of your yoga mat. Bring your upper body into a full body stretch again, And then draw your left knee to your left shoulder, wind removing pose. Pull your left thigh in close, deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Your left knee is gonna fall over towards the right. Let your bones become heavy as you take another breath or two here. As you unwind through center, full body stretch. Legs go long, arms reach overhead. And then just like before, keeping your hips at center, walk your feet now to the front right corner of your yoga mat. Option for your left ankle to stack on top. And then upper body is going to the back right corner of your yoga mat. Maybe right hand catches left wrist. And then heaviness through shoulders, heaviness through both hips, in particular your left hip. Find 3 slow, mindful breaths. After your third breath, as you start to unwind back to center with your left leg, your upper body, a little bit of core engagement will bring your right knee into your torso when you're moving pose. Right thigh pulls in close, feel the length of your low back, maybe a gentle navel to spine engagement. And then go ahead and twist your right knee across you, finding your supine twist. Sort of let yourself release into this, so letting go of effort, giving over to gravity for a couple rounds of breath. This next time that we come back to center, you'll bring both your knees to your chest. Draw your thighs in close. And then send your legs up to the sky. Softness in your knees here. And you can either stay here in your legs up pose. You can also take your legs up a wall. Or maybe starting to find your way into your plow and or shoulder stand if you'd like to lift your hips. So sending your hips up. Using your arms for support. Maybe finding your shoulder stand first for a couple rounds of breath. And then maybe sending your legs to the floor overhead, plow pose. Let's take at least one more breath in our inversions, whichever one you've chosen. And then when you're ready to release, using your core, really slowly start to roll out. Softening your knees to chest. Take a moment just to breathe. Option for some circles with your knees, or maybe a happy baby moment. Just checking in to see if there's anything else that you need before you find your way into stillness, into Shavasana. And then as you feel complete, you can just send your arms and your legs long, preparing for a few minutes of rest. Invite your body to become nice and heavy upon the earth. You might invite your eyes to drop closed. As you release away any remaining effort, feel lingering tension also start to melt from your muscles and bones as the earth rises up to hold you. Giving yourself permission to really sink into these last few minutes of your practice, utilizing this time in stillness, the spaciousness that you created in your body, heart, and mind to provide information to you, clarity, and insight. As you begin to deepen your breath and feeling all the moments, every sensation along the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. As you deepen your breath again, taking this steadiness, sense of peace that you created through your practice with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week, into every encounter, every interaction, every conversation, every moment, so we can move throughout our days, our lives with a little bit more mindfulness, intention, and on purpose. As you continue to feel into your breath and feel into your body again, in this vessel of understanding, in this vessel of wisdom, maybe bringing one hand or both of your hands to your heart once again. You might revisit the intention that you set at the beginning of our time together. And coming back to this intention, let's take a deep inhale through the nose, fill your lungs to the top. And when you're ready, open mouth exhale, just let that breath go. May yoga offer us a path to compassion. And may our practices serve as our teachers, leading us to live with authenticity and to love deeply each and every day. Okay, thank you so much for being here this morning, and namaste.